Hello, this is Leonardo, and this is a quick video where I'm going to show you the updates in Flame. If you remember, Flame used to have switches to define which model we wanted to use, the tone, and also the amount of gain. So what I've done is replacing those switches with a screen, so you can think that this is Flame Mark II, and this allows me this gives me flexibility. For example, if I want to switch between the models that I had before, we have the Roland, the cylinder, the blur. Now we have a blur 2 and a bite. So if I want to add more distortion models, I can easily do it without breaking patches or doing anything for you. This is going to be completely transparent. The same thing with the tone. We have still the same 3 tone controls and the gain levels. So which ones are the new? The first one is blur 2. Actually, let's start making just this is the initial, and this is Roland. This is the way it sounds with low gain. Usually with low gain you have like a wider range for controlling the distortion, and if you go to high gain, this is from loud to louder, and it's good for signals that have a very low level. I'm going to keep it in low. So this is how Roland distorts, which is basically a diode clipper. This is the cylinder. As you can see that the way that the diodes distort in this way is different. This is like softer but still very interesting. Let me change the tone. Okay, the next one, it was the blur. And blur was based on distortion that it happens with two transistors. But I make 2 variations of this one. Let me stop it. So this is the blur 1. This is the circuit that the blur distortion is based on, and this one is just 2 transistors that depending on the gain saturate the input. So the first blur, it was based on this one, in which the gain is fixed, but the input gain is controlled, and that's why it behaves like that. But it's also possible to control the gain and just keep like a fixed input gain, and with that we get blur 2. So this one is blur 1. This one is blur 2. Which has a different character from the blur 1. And the next is the bite that you may recognize from the Ferox filter. So in that case, that one is based on using a digital CMOS inverter as a linear amplifier. Well, it's not very linear, it's actually quite non-linear, but it can be used for linear applications. So basically, this small circuit in which I make a model of the inverter, which is again like a couple of FET transistors, and it produces some output voltage in this shape, and depending on the voltage that you are feeding it, you get these different curves and also the temperature. But of course I didn't model the temperature. So this one sounds like this. So that's it. these are the new features that Flame has, and since I've been modeling other kinds of distortions and nonlinear circuits, I'm thinking on adding the ones that are more interesting to future versions of Flame. And also maybe a few more tone controls. It depends if I manage to get them work nicely with a single tone. That's it. So if you want to keep getting updates on the Vult modules, just subscribe to this channel or follow the Facebook page. And thank you very much. Goodbye.